Hello, welcome back to our playthrough of Exile 2 Crystal Souls. So last time we started the Onatha Ziggurat, the Empire Fortress where we believe they were holding the second Crystal Soul. So last time we made the tragic mistake of taking this dagger, which dumbfounded all of our magic users so they couldn't cast spells. And we didn't have any potions to get rid of that, and you can't leave the dungeon, so we had to reload. Thankfully, we saved at least basically right before we had the battle in the Guardian Plains. So I redid that, and then I re-cleared out this dungeon. I didn't go over it as carefully as I did the second time or the first time. In fact, that is technically not filled out. That's bothering me, but there's nothing there. We got the rapier from up here. We did a few other secrets, but again, I don't think there was too much on this first floor. So doing this a second time, you know, it's given me a lot of insight and a lot of time to think. And frankly, you know, the dungeon's too small, right? It's too small. There's too few enemies. And I think the respawn rate is too low, right? So, you know, massive problems. Hopefully those problems get fixed in the remake. Obviously I'm joking. You know, again, I've never understand why you respawn enemies while you're in the dungeon, but it's actually not a bad first floor. You know, literally there's 3 mages in this room, and then that's it. The rest is just basically captains and guards and ultras, right? So it's not difficult, you know, it's just, you know, again, you clear the whole place out and then they just keep coming in droves, right? And it's my one complaint, but we're gonna stop complaining because, you know, nobody wants to listen to that, and we need to be positive, right? And one positive note is all 4 of these characters have max HP, which is really cool to see, 200. And what's not so great is we all low on spell points. So one idea is you make the trek, which maybe we should do this, all the way to one of these hidden rooms and then rest, and then slowly and horrendously fight your way back here. Because if we try to rest in just this room, I imagine we're all going to be interrupted. Yeah. You could do it this way, but it's just, yeah. Alternatively, we can walk up the stairs to... It says the highest of the 3 tiers. I don't know what that means, because I thought that I read that this was a 3-tier dungeon, so this would be floor 1, so I'm not sure. I mean, logically, this would be floor 2, but it says the highest of 3 tiers, so this makes me very confused, as if we're skipping an entire floor. It says L2. I'm curious if we can rest here. That doesn't sound very reassuring. But the door's closed. I mean, it's just, you know, we have no spell points, basically. I'm curious if we can get away with this. Okay. We can't. Yeah, I guess we can't do anything. Okay, well, I guess we're just going to clear the dungeon now then. We'll see if we can do it with this few spell points. We have to be pretty conservative though. Yeah, the wizard's gone. I guess we're turning the sounds on. It does make it go slow, but you know, it doesn't feel right to do it without it. Yeah, we'll try and cast Major Blessing, though, because that would be really good to have. But yeah, we do not have a lot of skill points. hopefully this dungeon or this floor is not as big as the first one. That would be the hope. Again, it's not like it's difficult enemies, right? Like, we're pretty much just, you know, chomping through them. It's just, you know, there's just so many of them. Okay. Let's just defend. Curious where this goes. Okay, it's a massive network of hallways. It's like the BOX, okay. Plenty of enemies up there. Again, it'd be nice to summon a demon, because it would, you know, cast lots of summon spells itself, and it would pay for itself pretty quick. I just don't feel like we have that luxury at the moment. We're kind of just exploring what's falling in. I don't know. Doesn't seem like that leads in anywhere, though. But yeah, I guess we'll walk out with the mages. So yeah, this is floor 2. I've read there's a third floor. Yeah, I don't know where that is, because this said it was the highest of the 3, so I'm kind of confused by that. There's lots of enemies. Yeah, we got, ooh, well, yeah, I don't think a soul opening is that good, but we'll take it anyway. There we go up here. Kind of an interesting layout, I will say. Kind of a cool dungeon. Is that an invisible? I thought I saw like an enemy go something, but it was not, like, it didn't have a spite, so I'm wondering if there was an invisible variant. I guess it was maybe just a glitch. A visual glitch. Yeah, I think this is gonna be smaller than the first floor, which is good. And again, it's not difficult. You know, it's just there's a lot of them. I want to stay in combat as long as I can, because it gives the best value for Major Blessing, right? Like, we're still actually hasted and blessed and such, so you know, it's been quite a few combat turns, but we're still getting the benefits from that. Okay, this could be a little bit sus. Yeah. 3 mages? I mean, we could get one of them. But yeah, I don't know about... Yeah, I guess they're pretty weak. Like, they probably only cast level 4 spells. They can't summon demons or anything like that, so I guess Storm can take him on by himself. And yeah, this already seems a lot easier to navigate than the first floor, so... These guys didn't even cast anything at us, that's quite something. Let's check these. Ooh, guess there was something there. Just slowly making our way. And as soon as we kind of get through this major blessing, we are gonna make a separate save, because I'm trying to be a lot more careful with our saves, so we don't have to repeat what we did last time. Again, it could have been a lot worse, right? It could have been always worse, so it wasn't bad. I just don't know if any of this is good. Usually, if it's in a room that looks like an armory, this is all just going to be basic gear, so I don't think it's worth... It is a hidden room, though, so maybe it is good stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I wish there was, like... Sure, maybe you can't tell exactly what it is, but maybe everything could have a teal. Like, I know in a lot of games... You have, you know, like legendary, epic, uncommon, rare, you know, kind of things like that. So let's say, you know, Iron Chainmail would be sort of, you know, at least for Exile, it'd probably be, I would say uncommon, right? Most people probably be using copper. I think there's copper in this game. Leather, although, you know, that's something that, you know, I guess fantasy never really gets right, is leather wasn't really used that much. You know, it's valuable for other things. We could take it. We could just leave it though. I don't know. We'll take the chainmail and we'll see what happens. And yeah, this library, I guess we'll go this way. Yeah, already better than the first floor. It's pretty linear. We came in here. We didn't check this. We need to go back and check it, but I'm sure there's enemies that have kind of shown up in between. I don't want to walk out just yet. I'm gonna check these bookshelves, of course. Take the scroll. And yeah, they're definitely... Ooh, okay. Interesting. Lots of these. What the heck? Okay, let's see if we can read these pedestals. No? Okay. Well, we checked the bookshelves, we checked the pedestals, so... Yeah, I mean, that's checked. That doesn't sound good. Almost looks like a maze of some kind. Definitely only goes a bright white. Suddenly waves of electricity flow through you, causing intense agonizing pain. You manage to step off and find just only slightly damaged. Now you know how the Empire tortures. Interesting. So this is like a torture area of some kind. So both of these connect here, which is kind of weird. There's a fountain in this room. The water was beautiful and clear. Looking at it, you suddenly start feeling very thirsty. I would be very suspicious of this, but let's see what happens. Oh. Wonderful. Okay, this is a source of, I assume, infinite healing. That's really convenient. That saves us some spell points. Nice of the... Yeah, you have to put that there. It's like a secret room. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I mean, this is already way better than the other floor. In fact, we can probably rest in that secret room with the water. That might be worth doing. We could clear out everything out, though. First. But yeah, that might be a good place to rest. Definitely a lot of secrets on this map, for sure. Which is always nice to see. Oh, Captain. Yeah, so this just has... I guess this was like... maybe they were torturing the giants? I don't really know. I feel like there's something inside. Yeah, okay. Very interesting. At the north end of the small cubicle is what looks like an upright coffin. However, it is padded inside and covered with intricate runes and sigils. Perhaps it's meant for someone alive to get into. Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm pretty sure in one of the Elder Scrolls games. No, what am I saying? One of the Dark Souls games, you would get in a coffin and it would like transport you to a different area. I can't remember where it was, but I don't know. It's probably going to be a trap, but okay, all right, let's actually, just in case, we've already saved, but let's start a new save and see. I guess we go with the guy with the most armor. Bolts of energy fly into you. A fire sensation fills your muscles, which lasts even after the blast of power stops coming. You feel very weak and lightheaded, but much stronger. The lightheadedness doesn't completely fade. We feel much stronger. But we already maxed out our strength, so we wouldn't see any difference. I don't see a difference in encumbrance without 3 AP. Let's reload, and let's look at somebody without maxed strength. So I guess Cinnamon would probably make more sense. +1 strength. Okay, but we can do this with my buddy though, right? Oh my gosh. Yeah, let's do it for everybody. Wait. Lightheaded? What is that? Anybody have defects? No. I was gonna say, if this is one of those where, oh, it dumbfounds you. You know, it gives you plus strength, but everybody gets dumbfounded, then that would not be good. But it seems like it's basically just free strength, so everybody else is at max strength, but we're just gonna do it anyway. Just in case there's like a hidden bonus of some kind. That's cool. Kind of late in the game. For that, I guess this is another one. So let's do Cinnamon again. We have 5-1-18. Is that the same? Okay, it's more strength. Wow. Can you repeat? Oh my gosh. Wait, nah, that has to be an exploit. That feels too good to be true. I don't wanna exploit. It's possible you can only use it 6 times, right? 1 for each character, but I guess you could stack it entirely on 1 character, which would be crazy. Okay, so that did not increase anything more. Yeah, still at 5. And then we go over here. And we do Cinnamon. Wait, 19? I'm so confused. 8, what am I doing? 8 strength. Okay, we need to do Mia, I guess then. Oh, wait, oh, XP is going down. Oh, so it's like 100 XP for 1 strength. Can you lose like levels? There's no way that we've like lost levels, right? How do I mean, yeah, we have 7-5. It seems like, I guess it would right. You would just need more XP to the next level. That would make sense. Okay, I guess we'll just leave it like that. We don't really need I guess more strength. I guess we could get Mia up to 8 as well. But again, like you get more HP with more strength, but you know, strength doesn't help you, I don't think, with like endurance, like being able to wield like heavy armor and stuff. Not that mages, I guess, could use that anyway, but Okay, so it was though it wasn't an exploit because you have to spend 100 experience points to do that, which is a pretty good deal. I don't know how a coffin does that. Like, you basically lie in a coffin and your body gets, I guess, more resilient. So, pretty cool. A lot of enemies. Might not be bad to maybe cast something, but we're going through them at a decent pace, I guess. And that connects to the other room, okay. I guess we could have been checking these other rooms with the mages in the meantime. Oh yeah, that's where we came in from, right? Okay. I don't want to go up there just yet. Yeah, maybe we should have just cast something that this would have gone a million times faster. But again, this should connect to the other rooms, so it's like... I don't feel like there should be that many. Okay, so where are we? Okay, so this is all cleared out now. So we have this, and then we have this. What do we do? I'm kind of curious. I think this is just the Bale Axe, so this is like... Should be, I think, a dead end, right? Yeah. Now again, you know, where did this dude come from? We don't know, right? You know, we don't know. But we have to fight him, right? We have to fight him. So it's just the way it is. We can at least back up some. That's bad. Okay, we're gonna... I want to check these walls. There's a large hall with high arched ceiling to the northwest. Although it is a huge room with lights all along the wall, everything is still very dark and grim. Down the halls in all directions, you hear the shouts of soldiers looking for you. Oh my gosh, I didn't know I was gonna walk into this. I would have prepared. I mean, I was just gonna check. Well, this is not a great place to... Here we go. Yeah, this is good. Well, it's not great, actually. That's actually pretty awful. Alright, let's just go ahead and use some spill points.
cool.
The mage didn't actually attack. Okay, good. We got a foothold. $12 AP, that's quite a bit. We can actually loop around. And, yep, we took him out. 12 AP. Get over to this dude. And he's low at least. And then we can go to the poison. I guess probably would be worth it to spend 1 mana point to get rid of it completely. Defend, defend. Thought we might get him with the riposte, but it wasn't quite enough. Oh, they're behind us now. Okay. There's actually quite a few behind us. Interesting. I guess the message did say you hold shouts all around you of guards looking for you, and you know, okay, maybe that's the reason that we see respawning enemies, right? But I mean, like, bro, like that's not how it really works, though, right? Like, there should be a set amount. Yeah, I mean, even if there was, you know, an entire, you know, company or you know, whatever unit of soldier measurements. Okay, then that leads to... there's so many secrets on this floor. It's not even really secret, it's just different ways to get to like the same room. So this just goes back the other way. So... huh, that's actually... it's interesting. I never actually changed this. I guess it's all nearby, okay. Yeah, it's hard to say which way is... I mean, I know the library was a secret, right? So I feel like going up here is supposedly the path less trodden, right? So maybe it'd be worth doing this way first. Before we do that though, we do have to clear out these guys. We don't want to be attacked as we're trying to explore. Come on, just 6 damage, great. And we got one up here. Nice. Okay, let's regroup, save the game. We'll actually switch to another new save. Because we are trying to be cautious. And we've reached our gold limit long ago, so we're literally just dropping coins on the floor. Without a kill on the wall, that doesn't sound great. 50 damage. Well. Again, you know, we could have sworn we already checked that room and it was empty before. But yeah, I guess he was waiting for us. To be fair, I think this is from that hallway up north, so this could be a legitimate new group. So, you know, this at least kind of makes sense. a heal. Almost got him with the whip post. I guess not, it took more damage. I was thinking. Okay. So that should be everybody. So now let's make our way up here.